So here we go, the KZ2s. We're going to rerun this heat that we were about to run before it bucketed down. So KZ2 Heat 1, heading up the gate shortly. A pensive looking Gareth Exton walking across the track, wondering what happened with his young driver. Shaking his head, still got work to do. I blame the mechanic myself, but that's easier from up here. So KZ2 brought to you by Dr. Plumber, your plumbing professional based in Hamilton for plumbing, gas fitting and drainage. So your plumbing, gas fitting, drainage experts, Dr. Plumber, began back in the year 2000. Bit of banter going on in the pits, but KZ2, we're going to have a standing start, of course. Like Formula 1, lights will count up, then they'll go out and they'll get going. So watch this. If you've never seen a KZ2 start, and those for you at home probably don't appreciate the speed these things will accelerate it. So KZ2, we led away by the 1NZ of Jay Irwin. Then it's Jacob Cranston from P2. Josh Parkinson will start from position 3. Graham Smythe alongside in the 24 kart from position 4. Emerson Vincent will start the 10 kart from P5. Clay Osborne from P6, the former world champ. Number 15 will start out of P6. Nathan Crang from P7. Alongside will be the 99 of Blake Corrin. Then it's back to row 5. Position 9, Liam Lawson will start the 30 kart from P9. Oscar Jackson from 10. From position 11 will be the 34 of Raymond Malin. Michael Adolph from 12. Luke Thompson from 13. Miles Finley from 14. The 93 of Regan Hall from 15. Mitchell Corrin from 16. David Malcolm from 17. Jay Murray from 18. From position 19, Dylan Bryant. And 20th will be Andrew Grant. So get ready for a standing start, folks. Watch this at home. It's an impressive shot the boys have got on the live stream. I can't see the lights from here, but they'll get a red flag. Once they're in formation, we'll get a green flag at the rear of field, much like V8 supercars. Keep an eye on this one, folks. If you watch KZ2 racing, here it comes. They're about to explode out the gate, these things. They're an absolute rocket ship, so we've got a green flag. Good for a start now, folks. Keep an eye on the start. Watch this at home. These are absolute rockets. The revs build. Oh, someone's jumped the start. What a mess. Carts crashed into each other. They're going to have to restart that. That was a mess. A couple of carts jumped the start. They're going to let them go. It was a mess. Irwin's jumped to the front. Second is the 3 of Parkinson. Then it's Vincent, the number 10. Then it's Crang. Lawson's got himself up to 5. Then it's Cranston. The 34 of Malin's in there as well. They got most of them going. We lost the 92 kart into the pits. There's someone on the start-finish line. They're going to have to do something with that kart. At 140 k's an hour up the hill. There's no time to react. We're going to lose the 15 of Clay Osborne as well. Wow. What an action-packed start. Off the front, it's still Jay Irwin leads. I think that was Corrin that got hit at the start line. So Irwin leads from the 3 of Parkinson. Then it's the 10 of Vincent, the 30 of Lawson. Sasodi 2, 3, 4. Then we go back to Crang, then Cranston, Malin. So we've lost Corrin off the start. Behind Malin is the 31 of Luke Thompson. Graham Smythe was caught up in that well as well. He's around turn 4 now at the rear of field. Up the hill they'll come, 140 kilometres an hour. Hard on the brakes into turn 1. Irwin got Parkinson breathing down his neck. Then it's the other young gun, the 10 of Vincent. Around 3 they'll come, the top 3 broken away from the 30 of Lawson, back in P4. Then we go back to Cranston, so it's a Sodi, 2, 3, 4, 5. So Parkinson putting the pressure on, 37.738, the fastest that time around, Josh Parkinson. We've lost Crang. Crang's parked up at turn 5. The 62 of Crang is out. I missed that. Not sure if there was contact. or quite what happened, but Irwin settling into a rhythm out in front. Around through turn 2 he'll come, through the infield the youngster, 15 years of age, showing the big guns how it's all done. A field chock full of youngsters and heaps of talent. Formula 1 driver Liam Lawson in P4. Then it's Cranston in 5. Oh, that is Krang, the 62 kart. I thought we lost Krang, but I think it was George Sampson and Miles Finley. Not sure down who was parked up there. Smythe there, round through turn 4 now. Irwin got great pace. 37.4. That time by 37.1 now. Parkinson got Vincent on the back of him. It was the 18 kart that we lost earlier. It was David Malcolm from Tokoroa. So Irwin leads Parkinson, then it's Vincent, Lawson, Cranston, Krang, Malin, Thompson, Adolf, the 93 of Regan Hall, then Oscar Jackson, the 41 of Mitch Corrin. We've lost Jason Lee, the 45 kart. Broke the gear stick earlier in qualifying. Now back in the pits again, having a rough day. The 45 of Jason Lee. Vincent the quickest in 3rd place. Last time round with a 36.7. So Irwin now the quickest with a 36. No, I beg your pardon, it's Cranston with a 36.7. The quickest on track. Watch these KZ2 monsters. Cranston's catching Lawson. Lawson in P4, under pressure from Cranston in the number 9. Fantastic racing in KZ2. Dr. Plummer. KZ2 here at the New Zealand Karting Grand Prix in Hamilton. There's 5 laps remaining. 4 as they cross the line now. So 4 to go for Jay Irwin. 2nd place, the 3NZ of Josh Parkinson putting on a great performance. Then in 3rd place, the 10 of Vincent. We go back one more to the 30 of Liam Lawson, the Red Bull Formula 1 driver. Then we go to Jacob Cranston, the number 9, in 5th place. Krang is still 6th. Then it's Malin in 7. Luke Thompson 8. Michael Adolf 9. Regan Hall 10. KZ2. Oh, we've got something happened over the other side at P6. So Parkinson now right on the back of Jay Irwin. Look at Parkinson putting it to Jay Irwin. With 3 to go. Parkinson not letting Irwin get away. Vincent's going to go with him. Irwin may have just gone off slightly. Here comes Parkinson. The Sodi kart just starting to come on beautifully. We lose another kart into the pits. It's the number 18 of David Malcolm, but I can't take my eyes off the front of this field. As they head round turn 5.5, Irwin still leads from Parkinson. Vincent, then it's Lawson, Cranston, Nathan Krang in 6th place. Up the hill they go. Here comes Josh Parkinson. Got massive pace. Irwin goes defensive. Parkinson looks to the inside. Oh, there's contact. Parkinson's been tagged from behind by the 10 of Vincent. Parkinson on the grass. Going to rejoin the race, but further down. I think there might have been a racing incident. Just misinterpreted how fast they were closing each other. Now Vincent takes over 2nd place from Parkinson. Lawson up to 3rd. Cranston 4th. Vincent's going to take it to Irwin now with a couple to go. So here we go. Vincent's going to look to the inside. Jay Irwin's gone defensive into 1. They're going to scrap it out. Vincent hard on the brakes, puts it in there. Takes over the race lead from Jay Irwin. Massive pace from Emerson Vincent over Jay Irwin. Here comes Lawson as well, and Cranston. Lawson's going to put it in here, no doubt, at turn 4. Not quite close enough. Irwin looks to the inside. It's Vincent, Irwin, Lawson, Cranston, Krang, Malin, the top 4. They're going to scrap it out with 1 to go as they cross the line this time. Vincent's got massive pace. Round through turn 6 they'll come up the hill. Oh, look at the gap that Vincent's now put on. Here comes Lawson up the inside of Jay Irwin. Lawson's going to go the long way right around the outside. Can he get around? Oh, Irwin stopped. Hooked up Cranston and Krang. Oh, what a disaster that is. Irwin got hooked up with Cranston and Krang. Irwin's out. Vincent has taken the race. Have they called this race? Did I miss something? I'm only showing 8 laps on my timing screen. I'm not sure whether my timing screen froze or what happened there, but I'm only showing 8 laps. No, in fact it must have frozen. Emerson Vincent took this race from Liam Lawson. in P2. Wow, I missed all that. My timing screen must have frozen without me realising. So Vincent's going to take the first heat. Liam Lawson's going to come home in second place. Jay Irwin provisionally third. Then it's Cranston. Nathan Krang, the 62 kart, will come home in fifth. And sixth place, the 34 Raymond Malin. I'm not sure what happened there. I can't wait to see a replay of that, but I'm not sure if they were just trying to get across the line quickly and just tangled up with each other or quite what happened. There was all sorts of stuff going on. No doubt the principal will sort that out. But it's a race win for the 10 of Emerson Vincent. Second's going to go to Liam Lawson. I'm sure there's a bit of discussion to be had in the pits. I can't wait to see the outcome of all of that. So KZ2 brought to you by Dr. Plummer. Wow. Might have to have a lie down now. There you go, folks. That's KZ2 racing at its best. Doesn't get any better than that. Drama, speed, action. Haven't seen fisticuffs yet, but that may come. Who knows? Great stuff. Yeah, and that's just in the commentary box. You should see what happens on the track. So a bit of discussion about what happened down there between a bunch of the drivers. I'd love to be a fly on the wall down there. Up next, Vortex Mini Rock. Wow. Drama aplenty. It's so hard to call those races. I just want to get out there and drive it myself. But great racing by the KZ2 boys. As always, put on a great show. Got a feel for Josh Parkinson. Had good pace. Just got tangled up. So Vortex Mini Rock coming up next. Brought to you by Phoenix Project Solutions. Love to take a look at the replay camera and see what actually happened up there with Jay Irwin. We lost Clay Osborne early, not sure what happened there with that young man, number 15.
These up, and she said some of them have rolled over onto 2 pages because of the shortness of images. So just very well filtering up. These are next.
Those are not my results. Yeah. So I'm not used to it. But it's people have no idea.
I mean, I actually have your. I might switch to your camera.
Heat 2, are they doing heat 2 now?
No, this is Vortex Mini Rock.
Yeah, but is it heat 1 or heat 2?
Well, it's the next spread, I don't know. I don't have a clue.
Do you want me to go and see if I can find out?
Well, there'll be heat too, but I don't know which groups they are.
I'll go and see.
Doesn't matter.
Like being on
Doesn't
the
matter.
camera. It's pretty fun. I'm just so flustered on the live stream. It's ridiculous.
But everything happens so fast.
So we get the last of the KZ2s picked up shortly. That's the 31
Pick it up pretty sweet because
coming in now. I think that's Matthew Johnston. Luke Thompson, I beg your pardon. So Luke Thompson comes in off the misery wagon. So we'll go and pick up Jay Irwin, and then we'll be into Vortex Mini Rock Heat 2. I presume this is Group A and D. Hope you're enjoying the live feed on the live stream at home, folks. It's all pretty crazy here at the moment. The track's all nice and dry again, and the weather's looking good out to the west. As we see Richard Bethune walking across the park to pick up Jay Irwin with a trolley. Stunning shot of Mr. Bethune from Right Karts, getting his daily exercise. By the time he gets there, the misery wagon will be there to pick up Jay Irwin. Might be able to bring Richard back as well. Big shout out to the live stream boys, doing a great job this weekend, keeping us informed of what's happening out on the track and in the pits and all over the place. So great work from the live stream crew.
We'll get super cinematic as the years go on, bro. Yeah.
Haven't seen the drone flying around today. I presume that's here, and the boys are going to give that a rip a bit later on.
Maybe. Tomorrow. Maybe.
Looks like tomorrow we could have a bit of a live stream drone flying around. That thing's incredibly fast and cool to watch. So we'll get some great pictures from that tomorrow on the live stream for the pre-finals and finals here at the APL Windows Solutions New Zealand Karting Grand Prix for 2024 here at Porter Group Park Raceway in Hamilton. If you've just joined us on the live stream, you missed a great KZ2 race. Current national champion Jay Irwin, you can see just coming back on the recovery vehicle now. Got caught up in an incident at turn 1 on the last lap. So the long slow ride back to the pits. But up next, the Phoenix Project Solutions Vortex Mini Rock Heat A, Group A versus Group D. About to head out the gate. This is Heat 2 for these guys. Got an oversubscribed field, which means we've got to split them into two groups and then run heats where they race each other and change over and race each other again. And the top 34 will make it through to the pre-final tomorrow and the final, of course. So young Jay Irwin just picking up his cart, putting it on the trolley. Oh, he's going to push it on the ground. After all that good work by Richard Bethune walking over with the trolley.
I'm actually going to cut so you did.
Surplus to requirement.
Oh wait, no, you're about to swap filters out.
Be good to get Jay's perspective on what happened up over there. Don't think I'll go down and put a camera in his face right now. So into the pits comes the national champion Jay Irwin. Is about ready to head out the gate for Group A versus D, Vortex Mini Rock, proudly supported by Phoenix Project Solutions. Your solution provider, whether it's a large project or a small project or anything in between.
It looks good, I reckon.
Track's looking brilliant, nice and dry. A little bit of wind around. I'm picking it's still 20 odd degrees outside. We'll get underway shortly. These youngsters out the gate between 9 and 13 years of age. 10 horsepower, 60cc engine, air-cooled little engine. Great little engine, long service life. Very easy to maintain. Moved away from the old racket engines and the Yamaha KT100s to this Vortex engine. Great thing for KartSport New Zealand. This little rock engine. Of course, this round of the, or this event is round 2 of the Rock Cup, New Zealand Rock Cup. So the winner from each of the rock categories, so Cadet Rock, Vortex Mini Rock, DVS Junior, DVS Senior, the winner of these points, the most points at the end of the series, will win a trip to Italy to the grand final in Lonato in October 2024. So these guys are all racing for a free ticket to a world final on the other side of the world near the end of this year. So there's a lot at stake for these youngsters. Not only is it a standalone New Zealand title meeting, it also doubles as round 2 of the New Zealand Rock Cup of 5 rounds, and it's round 2 of the New Zealand Kart Stars series as well. So there's a lot at stake this weekend. National title and potentially a trip to Italy. 5-round series, of course. The next round will be at the National Championships down in Marlborough, KartSport Blenheim, or KartSport Marlborough down in Blenheim, I should say, in March, end of March. Then we'll go to KartSport Manawatu for the Rose City Championships, 18th, 19th of May. And the final round will be round 5 at KartSport Rotorua, the Sulphur City Champs on the 15th and 16th of June. So make sure you've got those dates in your diary. They are the remaining rounds of the Rock Cup, the KartSport New Zealand Kart Stars series, as well as their own standalone meetings. So we're rolling starts this time for Vortex Mini Rock. Group A versus D. Round through turn 6 they'll come. Haven't got the grids available for you, so I can't bring them to you. We'll just have to get underway racing, and I'll bring you the race order as we get going. I think that's the 69 of Tommy Hart there. I can see on P1. Up the hill they'll come and wind these little carts up. Ready to face the starter for 10 laps. Phoenix Project Solutions, Vortex Mini Rock underway. And I think that's Tommy Hart that's jumped out to the front. They'll make it cleanly around through turn 1. Oh, there's 2 on the grass. After that, I've just spoken too early. I should shut my mouth because every time I say they're cleanly through, there's crash. So it is Tommy Hart. Nixon Cripps in second place. Then it's the 11 of... that's the 11 of Jack McGrath from Dunedin in third place. Who was it that got caught up? There was the number 10 of Matthew Shaw and the 54 of Charlie Clark. He's an absolute shocker so far this weekend, Charlie Clark. So this is Group A versus D. Up the hill they'll come to cross the line for the first lap. Under the control of Tommy Hart. Then it's Nixon Cripps in second place. The live timing's tipped over again. I'm not sure what's going on with this technology here today. Having a rough run. So Cripps in second place. Then it's the 11 of Jack McGrath. We go back to fourth place. The 13 of Sebastian Power. Then it's Patrick McDonald, the 12 kart. One more back is the 87 of Riley Craig in sixth place. Down the hill they'll go. Fastest on track as you'd expect. The man in front, Tommy Hart, the 69 from the Josh Hart Racing team. Built himself 3 or 4 kart lengths already over Nixon Cripps, the South Islander, all the way from Invercargill. Welcome to him. Doing a great job too, young Nixon Cripps. Tommy Hart bombs it into turn 2. Cripps got him on missile lock. Round through the infield they'll come here at the stunning KartSport Hamilton track. Into clubhouse corner, turn 4. Goes Tommy Hart. Oh, down the inside, the number 13 kart. That's Sebastian Power. Oh, a bit of contact on Jack McGrath. So the number 13 of Sebastian Power and McGrath arguing as they come out of turn 4 and all the way down through turn 5. Let's see who comes out in front as they head around through turn 6. Starting to spread out now. Tommy Hart up the hill, cross the line. That's 3 laps done for the man from the Manawatu. Nixon Cripps still second. Third is Sebastian Power. Then it's the 12 of Patrick McDonald and Riley Craig in 5th place. Jack McGrath 6th now. 7th is Sean Holland. Down the inside comes the 11 of McGrath on the 87 kart of Craig. So McGrath moves back forward one more. McGrath goes to 5. Craig goes to 6. Ben Brodie in the 11th place. Mason Bellamy in 12th. Jaden Buttermore in top in the 9th place in the 43 kart. Charlie Clark right at the rear with Matthew Shaw. So that's 4 laps completed.
Yeah. Oh,
Across the line they go. Great shot on the live stream through the infield of exit of turn 2 into turn 3. Hard into 4. Leads from Cripps. Then it's the 13 of Sebastian Power, Patrick McDonald, Jack McGrath, Riley Craig, Sean Holland, Tombleson, Buttermore, Killip is your top 10. Then it's Ben Brodie, Mason Bellamy, Kahu Twilly. Down around the bottom of turn 5.5 and up the other side. Hart the fastest on track by still a tenth and a bit of over Nixon Cripps. That's halfway through now. 3 tenths quicker that time, Tommy Hart. 1.3 seconds from first to second place. Then it's another 1.6. Back to the 13 of Sebastian Power. Look at this down the inside. McGrath at 4. Then it's the 12 cut. The 42 slices through the inside. Sean Holland on Riley Craig. So Craig goes back to 7. Holland up to 6. They're dicing and slicing, but they're not crashing into each other. So the seniors maybe should be watching this race to see if they can learn how it all goes. 6 laps completed. Fastest lap of the race, that time for the 69 of Tommy Hart. Out in front by 1.6 seconds. Then we go back to the 13 of Sebastian Power. Jack McGrath, the 11 cart, in 4th, but got his hand full with the 12 of Patrick McDonald, Sean Holland, the 87 of Riley Craig. Then it's Tombleson, the 43 of Buttermore, and Tyler Killip. That's your top 10. Then we go to the 99 of Ben Brodie in 11th place. The 54 of Charlie Clark just cruising round through turn 4. Sitting rear of field. Not got the pace he'd hoped for. Charlie Clark, the Rod and Cars entry. So round we'll go. Phoenix Project Solutions, Vortex Mini Rock, Group A versus Group D. So through turn 4 goes Tommy Hart. Then it's Nixon Cripps from Invercargill. Oh, here we go. It's getting a bit congested now. 2 wide. Buttermore down the inside of the 96 of Tombleson. So Buttermore goes to 8. Tombleson back to 9. The man from Taranaki, Jaden Buttermore, trying to move forward. Recently moved to a new brand of kart, just trying to get his head around the kart. So 2 to go now for our race leader. Cripps in second place, 2 seconds off the lead. 2.1 to be exact. Then another 2.1 seconds back to Sebastian Power. Oh, one parked on the grass. That's the number 12 card of Patrick McDonald, throwing it away and parked on the grass. Bellamy's broken down as well. The 77 of Bellamy got an issue, parked on the infield. Oh, he'll be gutted, Mason Bellamy. Not sure what the issue was. He come off last time, had something wrapped around the rear axle. This time it's stopped. So he'll have to park it on the infield. So last lap board's out now for the 69 of Tommy Hart. It's going to be a race win for Tommy Hart. Pretty well got it sewn up in 3rd place, though. He's not done. Sebastian Power having a battle with the 11 of Jack McGrath. Look for turn 4 here. McGrath might put it in the gap. See if he can get past. Can't get down the inside. The 13 of Power holding off McGrath. Then we go back to the 42 of Sean Holland. Round turn 6 for the last time. Our race leader, Tommy Hart from the Manawatu. Hart's going to pick up a race win here. Another heat race win for the 69 of Tommy Hart. Second place is going to go to the South Island champion, Nixon Cripps. Oh, a photo finish for 3rd place. The nod's going to go to Sebastian Power, the number 13. Jack McGrath will come home in 4th, the number 11. Sean Holland will be 5th in the 42. Jaden Buttermore got to 6th place. That's a good drive from the man from Taranaki in the 43 kart. Then 7th place, the 96 of Riley Tombleson. Riley Craig in 8th. Tyler Killip, the 62 kart, come home in 9th. And Ben Brodie in the top 10. Then we go to Kahu Twilly, Daniel Lucas, Matthew Shaw, Jack Hoare, Charlie Clark, Patrick McDonald, and we lost Mason Bellamy on a couple of laps before the finish. So So there you have it, folks. Phoenix Project Solutions Vortex Mini Rock Group A versus Group D, Heat 2. Just looking out to see what we've got coming up next.
Oh, what are you doing?
We'll just get Bellamy's card off the track, then we'll be into the next race.
Oh, can you face it to the flags? Can you face it to the flags? It's not. Oh, you left already? Yeah, those are some random flags. Maybe point it towards us a bit more.
This is DVS Junior.
Go for it.
DVS Junior?
Yep.
Okay. DVS Junior.
Oh, no one offered me shit. No one or someone who picked me.
So out the gate we go. BK's Motor Lodge in Hamilton, Vortex DVS Junior. So BK is your premier accommodation provider. Just around the corner here in Melville, across the road from the hospital, very central to the centre of town. Staying there ourselves actually. Beautiful place, great hosts. So 0800 BK's Motel is the phone number, but look them up on the internet. For business or for pleasure, your premium Hamilton motel provider. This is Heat 2 for Vortex DVS Junior. Be led away by the 88 of Miles Baker. From P2 will be the 97 of Carson Daly. Then the 69 of Marco Manson will share row 2 with the 12 of Sam Wang. From row 3, I beg your pardon, from P5 will be the 98 of Lachlan Tombleson. And from P6, the 68 of Maxim Kerwin. So Baker, Manson on the front row, then it's Carson Daly and the 68 of Kerwin, then it's Wang and Zhao, Tombleson, Amon, and then Lachlan Roberts. We've got no Ethan Holland, the number 8 of Ethan Holland from the Hawke's Bay. Not sure what the issue is there. So around turn 6 they'll go. Ready to face the starter now for BK's Motor Lodge, Vortex DVS Junior Heat 2. Direct drive, no clutch in these karts, so it's push start only. Cross the line, ready to face the starter. Lights out. Baker's going to hang on through turn 1. Manson down the inside at 2, quickly takes the lead, but Baker's going to cross him over. Manson's on the inside for 3 though, so Manson hangs on to P1. Then it's Baker in 2, Daly 3rd. Marco Manson just goes defensive to stop Baker retaking that position. They're racing pretty close together. One mistake and it's a drop down nose cone penalty. So Manson leads Baker, then Daly. One more back I think to Kerwin. Baker's retaken that lead now, so Baker leads as they head up the hill for the first time. On the opening lap, I think it's going to be Miles Baker. Daly looks to the inside. Oh, can't quite make the pass, mate. Stick. They're crashing into each other. Daly to the first position. Then it's Baker. So great driving down the inside. Carson Daly put it in the hole. Manson second. Baker's gone right back to 5th place. Kerwin is 3rd. Zhao 4th. Baker 5th. A big shake-up in the first few karts in the opening lap. Lachlan Tombleson is 6, Amon 7. Then it's Sam Wang and Lachlan Roberts. Daly starting to assert himself on this field now. Over Manson. Across the line to complete lap 2. So it is Carson Daly. Leads Manson. Down the inside comes Harrison Zhao to take 3rd place off Kerwin. So Zhao moving forward. Baker rat-a-tat-tatting on the rear bumper of Maxim Kerwin as well. Baker looks to the inside at turn 4, gets the pass made. So Baker goes forward, Kerwin goes back 2 spots and 2 corners. Then we go back to the Tombleson 98 machine in P6. Daly and Manson have bolted. Kerwin in third place.
Some of them coming back.
Decent gap back to P3. Then we go back to Baker in 4. Across the line they'll come. Daly quick in this DVS Junior kart. That's 3 laps done. 2.5 tenths is the gap from first to second. Then we go back another 1.4 to Harrison Zhao. Then back to Baker a bit more. Baker had a problem with a misfire in that 88 kart. Let's hope that hasn't returned. Down the inside goes Sam Wang. The number 12 on Sam Wang. Moving forward. Picked up Tombleson like he was standing still at turn 4. So up the hill they'll go. Second fastest in front. Carson Daly. Manson the quickest last time around with a 39.293. So that's 4 laps done as they've crossed the line. Daly still leads. Fastest again, Marco Manson that time, not letting the 97 get away. So Manson hard on the heels. It's easier to be the hunter than the hunted. Daly the hunted right now by Marco Manson in second place, the 69. If you've just joined us on the live stream, this is Vortex DVS Junior Heat 2, brought to you by BK's Motor Lodge in Hamilton. We've got young Carson Daly out in front, the 97 kart from Hamilton. Then the 69 of Manson from Auckland in second place. Back to third place, Harrison Zhao, also from Auckland, from Tokoroa, beg your pardon. Then the Hamilton man, the 88 of Miles Baker in fourth. Baker's going to put a move on this time at turn 4. Down the inside comes Baker, sliced down the inside cleanly to take P3 over Harrison Zhao. Going to work his way forward to the leaders now and hope that they scrap it out. Baker the fastest on track that time around with a 38.756. Up through turn 6 they go. Daly now also got Manson right on the back bumper. Keep an eye on the braking area at turn 1 this time. Manson hard on the brakes. Closes that gap to the back of the 97. Then through turn 2 they go. Only a couple of kart lengths between them. And about 20 kart lengths back to Baker in third. Daly definitely hasn't got this one yet. Manson's going to push him all the way. This is 6 laps done. Still got 4 to race. Young Max Amon sitting down in 8th place. At the rear we've got the 20 of Lachlan Roberts. So your race orders: Daly, Manson, Baker, Zhao, Tombleson, Wang, Kerwin, Amon and Roberts. We didn't see Ethan Holland off the start. Tombleson having a scrap there with Sam Wang for 5th and 6th. Nothing between these two front carts, so as we go back up there. 7 laps done. Daly Manson show at the front. Then it's Miles Baker. Baker 3 tenths quicker that time than the two in front. He's probably banking on the fact they're going to have a scrap, and that's going to allow him to catch up. Down the inside goes Wang on Tombleson at turn 4. Wang picks up another spot. Up to 5th place goes Sam Wang, the number 12. Tombleson goes back to 7. Oh, to 6th place, I beg your pardon. So across the line this time, there'll be 2 to go for Carson Daly. Marco Manson in second, just shadowing him. Almost similar lap times. That time, 4 tenths quicker. Miles Baker in 3rd place. He may run out of laps. Keep an eye on the man in 3rd place, the number 88. We go back to Harrison Zhao in 4th. Then it's Wang in 5th, Tombleson 6. Kerwin 7. Amon 8. Lachlan Roberts 9. Up the hill they'll go, round through turn 6. They'll get the last lap board this time. Carson Daly and Kerwin and Manson. Look at Manson in the draft now, up the hill. Gonna put it on. Can he get it done? 1 lap to go for Daly and Manson. Let's hope there's no contact between the two of them. Then there's Baker in 3rd. Baker will be hoping that they scrap it out, but there's only a lap to go. Down the inside comes Manson, late dive, has a crack, but Daly drives past. Manson's going to argue the point. Not sure that's the quickest way through there. Manson tried to muscle his way through. Now it's given Baker an opportunity. Baker's going to look to the outside for the crossover at turn 6. That's given Daly some breathing room. What's going to win here? Manson's going to be in front of Baker. Baker's up the hill. It's a race win for Carson Daly. 2nd place, Marco Manson, just by a whisker over Miles Baker in 3rd place. Then it's the 82 of Harrison Zhao in 4th. Sam Wang's going to come home 5th and number 12. Then it's Lachlan Tombleson will be 6th. Maxim Kerwin is 7th in the 68. Max Amon from Taranaki will be 8th in the number 94. And bringing up the rear, Lachlan Roberts, the number 20 car. Well, drama on the last lap. I thought Marco Manson was going to chuck it away down at turn 5. Tried to muscle his way through. Didn't quite happen. A late dive into 4. They're all looking at each other now as if they don't know what happened. But I'm pretty sure they all knew what happened coming through turn 4. I certainly knew what was going through their mind, and I'm up here. But that's okay. It was a good race. Win for Carson Daly. So BK's Motel, Vortex DVS Junior. Great racing. Hey Donna, you know that there's a tab for KartSport down there at Mr. Whippy, the free ice cream man.
Would you like an ice cream instead of days? Is that what you're saying?
Yeah, you read my mind.
What would you like?
Don't care. It's ice cream, still.
You don't want a fairy one with sprinkles in it?
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, it's my favourite.
Sherbet on it.
Sherbet, yeah.
I had to chew it this year.
Is this Max Light too?
No, not some coffee out of it.
So it must be Rotax, KZ must be coming up because there's 3 classes.
They're all out of order because of the protests and stuff. It was a interesting case.
Your weekend we like places. I think we might have one as well.
Oh, really?
Yellow. Someone said Hearthstone yellow, so we'll go one.
Great.
Green.
It was, I missed that though. I saw Bill parked up in the grass.
Oh, they said they was white lining.
So out the gate we've got industry hire scaffolding and access equipment. Rotax Max Light. This is heat 2 for the Max Lights. Starting from the pole position, Ryan Crombie, the 63 kart. So used to seeing him in a Prague, it's good to see him back in the blue kart. I got confused when I saw him in an orange one earlier on today in DVS Senior. So Ryan Crombie's going to lead us away from P1. Then it'll be Ashton Phipps from P2 in the 42 kart. Tyler Edney's going to start out of P3. Kian Burt from 4 in the number 7. Ryan Bell will start the 97 kart from P5. Then it's from 6 is the 25 of Chris Benton. National champion Caleb Cross will start out of position 7. Lucas McGill will be 8. Jake Millen 9. Miles Finley 10. Cameron Hill will start from P11 in the 43 kart. From P12, the 11 of Chris Cox. Hero Sheridan out of P13. P15, I beg your pardon. Lachlan Stamborough from 16. Ollie Workman will share row 9 with Lewis Draper. Then it's Casey McConnon from 19th. Jacob Lucas from 20. And that's all I've got on my sheet here. Industry hire, scaffolding, access hire, Rotax Max Light. Watch for this one, folks. This is going to be a barn burner. Heat 2, lights out. Crombie off the front. Phipps has been held on the outside. He's going to go back a couple of places. Ashton Phipps is going to slot into 5th. Crossy's got himself up to 4. He's looking for 3. Can he get round the outside? No, he's got to settle for 4. Couple in the bags over there in the grass at turn 3. Crossy down the inside, he's going to muscle his way to 3. Bell's not going to let that happen, so Bell fights back. So down the bottom of the hill they'll go. Crombie leading this race. Second place, I think, is Tyler Edney in the 51. As they come around this time, we'll get a better read as they cross the start-finish line. But it's going to be Ryan Crombie out in front. It was Hero Sheridan that went into the bags at turn 3. So it's Crombie leads from Tyler Edney. Then it's Ryan Bell. Crossy's got in front of Bell. He's signalling to move forward. So Cross is into 3rd place, the national champion. Then it's Ryan Bell. The 42 of Phipps down the inside of Bell at turn 4. So Phipps picks up another spot. Bell goes back one. There's a bit of biff and bash. Further down the field, the 7 of Burt getting into the side of someone else down here at turn 4. Quickest on track, the opening lap. Ryan Crombie, 40 seconds, 0.636. Look at the gap already between him and Edney. It was 9/10 of a second last time. Crombie just pouring the pace on early. Still 9/10 as the field starts to normalise a bit behind. So your race order: Crombie, Edney, Cross, Phipps, Bell, Millen. Millen's going to look to the inside of Bell at turn 4. Bell going backwards. Maybe the kart's not quite right for Ryan Bell yet, but it might be set to come on better near the end of the race. The number 9 Workman, there's a decent crash at turn 4. The 12 of Lewis Draper got turned around and drilled by the 57 of Ryder Nicholson. Had nowhere to go, just crashed right into the side of the number 12. They're all going again. Hero Sheridan just cruising around at the rear after going into the bags early. But it's still Crombie, leads Edney. Then it's Caleb Cross, Phipps, Jake Millen, Ryan Bell. Hopefully Bell's kart will start to come on shortly. Crossy all over. Here comes Phipps down the inside of Caleb Cross. Phipps and Cross are going to argue at turn 5. Cross back into 3rd. Phipps to 4. Round through 5.5 they go. Up and down the field there's battles happening all over the place. Hope you're enjoying this racing on the live stream. The industry hire, scaffolding and access hire. Rotax Max Lights Heat 2. We've got one more heat this afternoon, then we'll get into finals tomorrow. Down the inside goes Phipps on Cross at turn 1. Great move by Ashton Phipps down on the inside of Caleb Cross. Cross is going to try and fight him back, but they've worked together. They'll get to Tyler Edney in front. Crombie's out in front by a decent margin. Phipps on the back of Edney now. Then it's got Cross in 4th place. Then it's Jake Millen, the 43 of Cameron Hill, Matthew Johnston, Miles Finley, Josh Richmond, Lucas McGill. That's the top 10 for Rotax Max Light, Heat 2. Up through 6 they go. Crombie leading the way. Fastest on track that time was 11th place, Kean Burt with a 39.386. Round through turn, Phipps down the inside. Phipps up to 2nd now. Ashton Phipps moves up to 2nd place. Now he's got Edney in 3rd, Cross in 4th. Oh, someone off at turn 1. Not sure who that is. That might be, I know Bell's further back. It's an FK kart. Can't see who that is. Someone's gone off at turn 1. I think that's Lando Norris kart as well. That might be Chris Cox involved in all of that. And the number 11, he's going to make his way to the pits. It's the 23 kart of Jacob Lucas and Chris Cox got together. Cox is now in the pits. The number 11, he doesn't look very happy. Oh, look at the congestion over at turn 1. There's a lot of biff and bash. Millen's off. Millen's back on. So it's Edney in 2nd, then Cross. Phipps has gone back 3 or 4 spots. Look at Crombie just driving away while these guys fight behind him. So it's Edney 2nd, then it's Cross, Cameron Hill, Bell, Phipps, Johnston, then the 6th kart of Miles Finley. Starting to heat up now with 4 to go. They're all looking around at each other. I'd be more interested in looking straight ahead. Crombie's got nearly 2 seconds over the field. Up the hill they'll go. So Crombie across the line. Look at this, 2 wide into turn 1. There's push and shove. They're all on. Someone's on the grass. Cross has gone off on the grass. Back on again now. That kart was bent like a banana. I watched them straighten it in the pits at lunchtime. But it's certainly performing good now. Daniel Bray's given it a good old straighten up. Phipps has got himself up to 4th again. So it's Edney 2nd. Then it's Bell, Phipps. Then it's Jake Millen, I think, back there in 6th place. It's a bit hard to tell. It's changing every corner. So there'll be 2 to go when Crombie crosses the line this time. There he goes across the start-finish line, the 63. 2nd place is going to be Tyler Edney. Then Phipps down the inside again for 3rd. So Phipps to 3. Bell's going to argue the point. Oh, there's contact. Bell goes off at turn 2. Rejoins about 4 places down. Crombie leads round 4. Then it's Edney, Phipps, the 43 of Cameron Hill. Then Cross down the inside. There's contact. Cross and Hill come together at turn 4. Not sure what happened there. I just saw karts through the air. They're driving like men possessed out there. White flag this time. for the 63 of Crombie as he crosses the line. Got a massive gap of 3.5 seconds. Back to Tyler Edney in second place. Then it's Phipps in third. Cross will be fourth across the line. No, I beg your pardon, it's Ryan Crombie. Then it's Tyler Edney. Ashton Phipps didn't show up on the timing that time. So Phipps is in third place. Then it's Cross in fourth. Bell fifth. Johnston sixth. Then it's Millen seventh. For some reason Phipps didn't show up across the strip that time. But he's definitely in third place. So it's a race win. Put your hands together, folks, for the number 63 of Ryan Crombie. Fantastic drive to take this race win in Heat 2 of Rotax Max Light. Second across the line. Oh, it's a photo finish between Edney and Phipps. I think Edney got the nod over Phipps. So Phipps will be third. Fourth will be Cross. Then the 97 of Ryan Bell. Matthew Johnston next in the queue in sixth place. Jake Millen 7. Miles Finley 8. Lucas McGill, the 22 kart 9, Josh Rishman 10, Kian Burt 11. Wow, there's a lot of head shaking and scratching and discussion going on about that one. So that kart of Crosses got straightened at lunchtime, obviously performing pretty well. But let's see what happens. I'm sure there'll be some frayed nerves as they head into the pits. Lots of discussion going on. I'm picking there'll be a few pushbacks as well in all of that.
You need to say more about Phoenix Solution. He's a bloody good guy. You do. Because it's still our advertising.
Well, we started off as a really good race, ended up a bit of a demolition derby. But everyone got to the end, I think. I hope you enjoyed that on the live stream at home. Fair bit of action in that race. As I was saying, a bit of testosterone. Always makes for interesting racing. But it's going to be a race win for Ryan Crombie. Second's going to be Tyler Edney. I think Phipps got across the line in third. But he didn't show up on the timing. So I think Edney was second, Phipps was third. Then it was Caleb Cross, I think. Ryan Bell. Matthew Johnston's your top six, I think. That's the way I saw it across the line.
You'd be hating me. It's nice ice cream, eh? It's a good mixture.
I feel like I'm just getting the hang of it. Yeah. Yeah, there's no, did you? Yeah,
So as we have a little cold drink and a back rub, we'll just get ready for Kart Zone Tauranga Rotax Max Heavy. About to head out the gate shortly. Hope you're enjoying the racing here, folks. The weather's come good. Just got myself a Mr. Whippy ice cream. If you're looking for a nice bit of ice cream, zip down to Mr. Whippy just at the bottom of the com box. Great ice cream. Sorry if I slurp on the microphone. I'll try and be as tidy as I can with my eating. So Josh Bethune, the 1NZ, is going to lead us away for Rotax Max Heavy. This is Heat 2 for Rotax Max Heavy. Darren Walker alongside. How many times we've seen these two guys on the front row? The one of Josh Bethune, the 14 of Darren Walker, 1 and 2. Divim Taylor's going to start from position 3. The 23 kart did a great job in qualifying. Fourth will be the 28 of Trent Ingham, of course from Ingham Driven, one of the long-time supporters of KartSport New Zealand. From P5. From P5, the 44 of Scott Daly. Then from P6, the 5 of Adam Bell. Ashley Higgins is going to start out of P7, the 83 kart from the Manawa 2. From P8, the 48 of Aaron Tahu. From 9, the 69 of Brendan Hart. And the 75 of Josh McDonald from the rear of field. From position 10.
Straight underneath us. For penalties and what do you call it?
Oh, sweet. I think she might have just knocked on the door. Was that?
No, no female. It's a guy looking to protest. Yeah, yeah. Wrong place.
Yeah. It wasn't. Oh, yeah. Oh,
Shane Wood down there.
I've got. Oh, what chair is? Oh, yeah, just grab it.
Shane Wood.
Okay, all formed up over the back of the grid now, back of the track. Kart Zone Tauranga, Rotax Max Heavy.
Okay, gridding.
Heat 2, about to face the starter. What a great formation, great shots on the live stream. If you've joined us, welcome along. Lights out, here we go. Beth Yoon takes the race lead early from Darren Walker. Oh, Walker actually back to third place.
I've got a charger in my.
I think that's Divham Taylor's jumped out to P2. Bit hard to tell from here. Let's have a look when they come round into turn 4. It is Divham Taylor in P2, the 23 kart. Then it's Walker. Scott Daly, first time in the kart, up to P4 in the 44. Down the hill they go. Oh, there's a bit of push and shove over the crest of the hill down to 5.5. They'll head up to 6. Beth Yoon in charge already.
Yeah, there's a.
In the 1NZ. Then it's Taylor, Walker. Daly, I think, in 4th place. Across the line they'll go. Daly got some real pace in that kart.
Very nice.
Round through turn 2 they go. Trent Ingham sitting back in 5th place. Then it's Ashley Higgins, Adam Bell, Brendan Hart, Aaron Tahu slipped back down to 9th place. Tahu now going to put a move on Brendan Hart down the inside at 4. So Tahu picks up 8th place from Brendan Hart. Hart back to 9. Josh McDonald sitting in 10th place, the number 75. So up through 6 they'll go. Both Beth Yoon in charge, 6/10 of a second. Look at this gap back to 2nd, but look at 2nd, 3rd, 4th. Walker giving Divham Taylor a shove up the hill. I think Walker's gone through into 2nd place, the number 14. May get a pushback for that. Look like a decent hit up the hill. Let's wait and see what happens. So round comes Beth Yoon, the 1NZ. Then it's Walker in 2nd. Divham Taylor 3rd. Then Scott Daly in 4th. Ingham 5th. Higgins 6th. Then it's Bell, Tahu, Hart and Josh McDonald. That's the field. Rotax Max Heavy, brought to you by Kart Zone Tauranga, your Bay of Plenty karting experts. Based in Pies Pa, Rachel and Jason Bell run a great kart shop, very friendly. Both the boys race, Adam and Ryan.
I'm on first.
Adam out on track at the moment in the number 5 kart.
Sweet.
Can he move forward? Walker under some pressure from Taylor. Taylor keen to take it to the older Darren Walker. But he's got Scott Daly backed up behind him. Beth Yoon's clear in front. Then it's Walker, Taylor, Daly, Ingham, Higgins, Bell, Tahu. We've lost Brendan Hart. Can't see the 69 on the racetrack. Brendan Hart's missing. He's gone AWOL. Must be parked up at turn 6 somewhere. I can't see the 69 from the Manawa 2 on the circuit. So Beth Yoon
Coming to you now.
still leading this race. 6 to run. This is lap 4, just completed. So we've lost Brendan Hart. I haven't seen him come into the pits. He must be parked on the circuit. Oh, there he is. I can see him way over there by turn 6, the exit of turn 6. So Bethune 40.030, 2/10 quicker than anybody else. Ash Higgins just posted a 40.1 that time. So Ash Higgins trying to find his way forward. He's down in 6th place, the number 83 from the Manawatu. Here we go. It's a drag race down into turn 1. I think that was Ingham just put the afterburner on and dragged past the 44 of Daly. Not sure if Daly made a mistake out of turn 6 or not. But through 4 goes Bethune. Then it's Walker, Divham Taylor in 3rd. Then Trent Ingham, Scott Daly, Ash Higgins, Adam Bell, Tahu, Josh McDonald, and the loss of Brendan Hart over the other side of the circuit.
That's funny. I always say that when I'm like DVRing my races.
So still 4 to go now for Josh Bethune, the right karts driver. Look, 3 wide into turn 1. Who's going to come out in front of that? Oh, it's Daly Taylor scrapping with Higgins. It's all going on over the back there. Through turn 3, here they come. Ingham's into this battle as well. Ingham down the inside of Taylor. Overshoots by a long way. Higgins has flipped it over. Ashley Higgins tipped over. Connected Trent Ingham. That was a big roll. Higgins just trying to find his feet. Higgins just trying to find his feet, take his breath. Catch his breath at the moment. Red flag this race.
He's just looking at those guys over there.
So a round of applause throughout the paddock for Ash Higgins. Took a nasty tumble there, back on his feet. Just a bit winded, I think. Looks like he's more annoyed than anything, but Yeah, he's okay. So don't panic at home if you're watching this on the live stream. He seems okay. He'll get checked out, of course, just to make sure everything is okay. But it was a nasty tumble. He's still smiling, but then Ashley smiles all the time. So great sportsmanship from Trent Ingham and Divham Taylor. Jumped straight out of the cuts, run over to sort it out for him. So if you're watching on the live stream, he's all good. Just took a nasty tumble, went right upside down. Cart landed right on top of him. Just a racing incident, I think. They just got together and tipped over. So we'll resume racing shortly. We'll just get Ashley off the track and get the medical team to have a look at him. Great to see his Manawatu teammates and club members just making sure he's okay. Dad Shane out there getting the cart back into the pits. He's catching his breath, Ashley Higgins. Was a real heart in the mouth moment. It was a nasty tumble. We'll be back racing as soon as possible, folks. If you just hang fire with us on the live stream, we'll get onto it as soon as possible. Junior?
So I'm going to cover that.
So out the gate we have Rotax Max Junior. Great shot from the live stream boys. Then behind Kart 22, Sam Wang. Great view. Bird's eye view of what it's like to drive a racing go-kart around this Hamilton circuit. So we'll be led away by the 88 of Miles Baker. No, we won't. We'll be led away by the 69 of Marco Manson. Then we'll have Miles Baker in P2. I haven't got any grids in front of me. I haven't got any grid, so I'll just have to wing it again, folks. We'll get an order as we come across the line. I think the 69 kart of Marco Manson's going to be from P1, Baker probably from P2. Then I think it's Jamie Thompson, the North Island champ, on the second row with the number 4 of Amelia Phillips. Manson definitely P1. So it's Manson P1, Baker P2, Thompson P3, Amelia Phillips P4. So we're going to send him around one more time. Formation not quite where it needs to be. So around we'll go one more time. Veloce Karting, Rotax Max Junior. Of course, Chris Vanderdrift runs the Veloce Karting team here in Hamilton. You want to go fast with your karting, go talk to Chris Vanderdrift over in the pits. We caught up with him this morning, talked about his exploits with Matt Stone Racing in the V8 Supercar test last week. That's a great looking formation over the back of the paddock. Good for a start this time. They come up the hill. Veloce Karting, Rotax Max Junior. Cadet Rock up next. But here we go, lights out. Rotax Max Junior underway. Can they get cleanly around turn 1? Every time I say that, something happens. This time it happened good. Oh, a bit of push and shove there through turn 2, but they've all got through. So it is North Island champ down the inside, Jamie Thompson. Thompson takes the race lead from Manson. Then we go back to the 38 of Cole Turney. Round through 5.5 they go, all line astern. Up to turn 6, trying to assert themselves early. Up into 6 this time. Thompson out in front, then it's Manson, Baker in 3rd. Then Turney 4th. Amelia Phillips is mixed up in there somewhere as well. I think she's back in 5. So across the line they'll go for lap 1. Thompson under all sorts of pressure from Manson. Round through the infield they'll go. Someone out on the grass at turn 1, back on the track now. Thompson. Down the inside comes Turney on Marco Manson. So Turney goes through to 2. Manson to 3. Baker 4. Amelia Phillips is 5. Then it's the 8 of Ethan Holland in 6. Maya Forrest getting roughed up there by the 13 of Charlie Jamison from Hamilton. So still Thompson in front. Then I think it's Turney in second place now. So Cole Turney's put a move on for second place up at turn 6. So Thompson leads through turn 2. Turney second. Then it's Manson, Baker, Phillips, the top 5 broken away. The next in the queue is Ethan Holland, the number 8. Then we go back to the 11 of Tucker. Tucker down the inside. Is there enough room? Not quite. He's made some room. So Tucker down the inside picks up another spot. Tucker goes to 6. Lala getting roughed up at the back of the field by Charlie Jamison as well. Not having a great day by his own standards, Arian Lala. Thompson being passed at turn 6. Turney's got massive pace in the early stages of this race. So Turney leads now from the North Island champ Jamie Thompson. Then we go back to Marco Manson, Miles Baker, Amelia Phillips. Look at this top 5. It's brewing to be a real ripper. Then we go back to Zach Tucker in 6th place. Thompson down the inside on Turney. That takes Manson with him. Turney goes back 2. So Turney to 3 now. Thompson leads. Then it's Manson, Turney, Baker, Phillips, Zach Tucker. Hoping things are going to go wrong in front. Look at this top 6 now. Zach Tucker's joined the party. Hope you're enjoying this at home on the live stream. Here we go. They fan out across the start-finish line. Manson in front now. Thompson back to 2. Turney 3. Then it's Baker, Phillips, Tucker. Don't take your eyes off this one. Anything could happen. Who's going to pass this time? Baker is down the inside. Baker on Turney. Phillips has a look too. So Baker goes to 3. Turney to 4. Phillips is still 5. Tucker 6. Race leader Marco Manson over the North Island champ Jamie Thompson. Fastest on track that time around. 6th place Zach Tucker right on the draft of Amelia Phillips in front. Up over the hill they'll go. Still 5 to run in this race. Veloce Karting, Rotax Max Junior. They're going at it early. Still 5 to go. Halfway through this race. They're racing like it's the last lap. Thompson looks like he's lining up Manson. Not quite close enough, I don't think, to have a go. So it's Manson, Thompson, Baker, Turney, Phillips, Tucker, the 68 of Q, and then Tombleson, Jacob Early, and Scott McDonald. That's the top 10. Harrison Zhao in 12. Ethan Holland is 11. So through turn 6 they'll go. They're all line astern. So up we go across the hill. Down the inside goes Jamie Thompson to retake the race lead from Manson. Manson's going to fight back at turn 2. Misses out the opportunity. That gives Baker the chance. Manson's gone back 2 spots now. 3 spots. Make that 4. So it's Thompson, Baker, Turney. Tucker bombs it in hard on Amelia Phillips. Then it's the 68 of Kerwin, the 98 of Tombleson. Oh, we've lost the 69 of Manson, parked up. Must have an issue. About to head into the pits, the 69 cart. We're going to lose the 60. Oh, Manson's got a flat right front tyre. The tyre's popped up on the right front corner of the 69 cart, so that's a flat tyre for 69 Marco Manson. So back up front, Jamie Thompson leads Miles Baker. Cole Turney is 3rd. Then it's Zach Tucker, Maxim Kerwin, Amelia Phillips, Lachlan Tombleson, Jacob Early, Scott McDonald, Ethan Holland. That is the top 10 for Veloce Karting, Rotax Max Junior. Harrison Zhao in 11, then it's Carson Daly, the 32 of Rocky Teen, then William Edmondson. Disappointment for the 69 of Marco Manson with a flat tyre. Oh, this race at the front, Thompson under pressure now from Baker. Baker takes over from Thompson for the race lead with 2 to go. So Baker in front over Thompson. Then it's the 38 of Turney. We go a long way back to Zach Tucker, about 1.5 seconds back. Can't find Amelia Phillips. Oh, there she is. She's been passed by Tombleson. She's drifted back to 7th place. Well, everyone just running each other out of room here at turn 4. Sure the officials will take a look at some of that. But back up to 6 we go. Baker got Thompson right in the rear view mirror. Here comes Thompson in the draft. Can he pull out with 1 to go? Baker goes defensive. 1 to go. Last lap borders out. Turney looks to the inside of Thompson. Can Turney get through on Thompson? That's going to help Baker. Turney now going to set off after Baker. Thompson shuffled back to 3rd. Baker's going to just cruise away if these guys continue to fight. Turney. So it's Baker, Turney, Thompson, Tucker, Kerwin, Tombleson, Phillips. Then the 8 of Ethan Holland. Baker might have done enough. He looks over his left shoulder. Can see a bit of a gap. Back to Jamie Thompson. Baker's going to pick up this win, folks. Oh, someone off on the grass. It's Tombleson and Phillips have got together at turn 6. Race win for Baker. Second place is going to go to Cole. Turney must have got a move done at turn 6. So Turney's going to pick up second. Jamie Thompson back to third place. Then it's the 11 of Zach Tucker in fourth. Maxim Kerwin will come home in fifth in the 68 kart. Then it's the 8 of Ethan Holland in sixth place. Tombleson will be back in seventh. Amelia Phillips is eighth in the number 4. Then it's the 82 of Harrison Zhao. The 97 of Daly is your top 10. Then it's Rocky Teen, Scott McDonald, William Edmondson, Cooper Inslee, Jacob Early, Grayson Stowe, Sam Wang, Charlie Jamison, Ethan Sayer, Kobe Barnes, Arian Lala, Jack Phillips, Cy Finnemore, Campbell Owens, Ben Gormack, Marco Manson we lost with a flat tyre. Maya Forrest we lost as well. I didn't see that. Maya must be out on the circuit somewhere. Nice wave over the far side from the people in the background. Give us another wave. There we are. Put your hands on your head. Oh, too late. Missed. So Cadet Rock up next. I think that's the last race of the day.
What about KZ2?
So KZ2 is going to run first thing tomorrow morning. We're running a bit behind time. Last race out the gate right now. Cadet Rock, proudly supported by Glasshouse Property Management. So Ivor Spence going to lead us away from P1. Ryan Healy from P2. So Spencer's going to lead us from Ryan Healy. Then it's Nico Thomason. Nico Thomason from P3. Then it'll be the 7 of Bray Milne. From position 4, Alex Craig will start from P5. Then it's the 12 of Craig from 5, Nico Hewson from P6. Max Turner will start out of 7th position. Dominic Evers, your National Schools champ, will start from position 8. Sam Amon from 9. From position 10, the 69 of Van Walker. Kaiser Rankin from 11. The number 22 of Elliot Armstrong will start out of P12. From 13th will be the 66 of Joey Zhou. Now, Joey Zhou had an amazing first heat. He just absolutely smoked everyone and come through from the back to win the first heat. So heat 2, let's keep an eye on Joey Zhou starting from 13th. Reed Phillips will start out of P14. From 15, the 61 of Zan Twilly. Timmy Brock's going to start from P16. Reese Gaskin, the number 18 kart from Wellington, will start out of P17. Taylor Costello, the 45, will start from 18th, and Alexander Cunningham will start the 32 kart from 19th position. Glasshouse Property Management, Cadet Rock. Jeremy Baker, the Master of Rental Management, Property Management or Tenant Services from Glasshouse Property Management. If you need some help with your property or not quite sure how to manage it, go have a talk to Jeremy Baker, just over behind the comm box. From Baker of Glasshouse Property Management, he will sort it out for you. Here we go, folks. Last race of the day. Come and watch this one. It's the last one. It's the little fellas, the Cadet Rocks. Up the hill they'll come to face the starter, the Warriors, in their 10 horsepower chariots. About to get going. Wait for the lights. Wind them up. Here we go. Lights out. Ivor Spence from Christchurch jumps out to the race lead. Thomason, I think, slotted into second place. Then it's Healy. The number 12 of Alex Craig's up to 4th now. So that's a good start from the number 12 of Alex Craig. from the Manawa 2, sponsored by Bailey Civil. Down the inside goes Bray Milne, slices Craig in half. Gets the pass made. Bray Milne fired it in really hot. Managed to pull it off. So Bray Milne from Hamilton jumps up to 4th. Down through the bottom of the circuit they go up to 6. Round the top end. Spence in front. Then it's Thomason. 3rd place, Ryan Healy, the 2NZ. The national champion out in front. Around through turn 1. It is still Spence leading the 97 of Thomason. Down into clubhouse they come. Thomason looking to put a move on. Spence is awake to that and goes defensive. Then it's Ryan Healy, Bray Milne. Joey Joe is up to 5th place from 13th after 1.5 laps. That man is on a mission, the number 66, young Joey Joe. No stopping this young fella. If he's ordering KFC, I'd get him to do it for me. He'd get straight to the front of the line, no drama. Ivor Spence, the national champion, still leads. Joey Joe's about to put a move on Bray Milne. Here he comes. Oh, I can't quite get it done at turn 2. He's going to line Bray Milne up and have a shot at some point. Ivor Spence still leads. From Thomason, Healy, Milne, Joe. Then it's the 12 of Alex Craig, the 13 of Max Turner. We go back to National Schools champ Dominic Evers, not having the weekend he would have hoped for. So far, hasn't quite got the pace he normally has. Something's up with the National Schools champ, down in 9th place. Joey Joe, here he comes. He's got the number 7 on, Missile Lock. Up the top of the hill. Can he put it in at turn 1? Look at this, here he goes. Down the inside of turn 1 goes the 66 of Joey Joe.
That was beautiful.
He's my hero. Here he goes.
Yeah. Couldn't have scripted it better.
Spence. Then it's Thomason, Healy, now Joe. It's gone 9 places in 3 laps. Milne, the 12 of Craig. Then it's Max Turner, Hewson, Dominic Evers, Elliot Armstrong, Reed Phillips, Sam Amon, Van Walker, Zan Twilly, Cunningham, Brock, Gaskin, Costello. Didn't see Kaiser Rankin, the Taranaki driver. Here they come, up the hill. Spence still leads from Thomason, but Healy's right there.
Yeah, I reckon we go.
Right there. Look at this, 3 wide. Down into, Spencer's going defensive. That's going to cost him time. The 97 of Thomason is all over this. Driving by Ivor Spence going defensive, so that's probably going to hurt him time-wise. Thomason desperate to get past. He's going to go to the high line at turn 6. Look for the crossover out of 6. Oh, Healy's got in front of Thomason now, so Healy made a move. Now he's going to try and put the tractor beam on the one of Spence into turn 1. So still 5 to run for these front runners. Joey Joe's been boxed and shuffled back a couple now. He's gone back to 6th place. So your race order is Spence, Healy, Thomason, Milne, Craig, Joe, Turner, Evers, Hewson and Armstrong. Spence once again defensive at turn 4. That's definitely costing him time. Down the hill they'll go. Keep an eye on this race, folks. These young 3 battlers are going to go right to the end of this race and knock it out. There's still 4 to run for our race leaders. Nothing in it between the top 3. Here comes Healy. Can he drag race up the hill? He's sitting in the draft at the moment. He'll pull out shortly. Sure as eggs. Healy not quick enough to have a dip. Decides to sit behind. But look at Spence just absorbing that pressure. Healy 2nd place, the fastest on the circuit. Actually, the fastest is in 3rd place, Nico Thomason. Here comes Healy down the inside. No, can't make the move at turn 4. He pulled out, then decided to change his mind. Down late was Bray Milne. Just bashed it into turn 4, managed to get up front. Joey Joe went with him. So Joe gone to 5. Here we go. Oh, there's a change up the front. Healy's gone to the front. Healy now in charge from Ivor Spence. Thomason back to 3rd place. Still 3 to run in this race. Healy now leads from the national champion, Ivor Spence from Christchurch. Then it's Thomason, the 97 kart, from the Bay of Plenty in 3rd place. Joey Joe got back to 4th. Milner's 5th. Healy looks over his shoulder. No, Spencer's right there. Gives him a little touch up for his trouble. Nothing in this. Milne sliced down the inside of Joey Joe again at turn 4. So Milne goes to 4th. Joe to 5. Then it's the 12 of Craig in 6th place. Can Healy hang on for a couple of more laps? Got about a kart and a half length now over the 1NZ of Ivor Spence as they head up the hill. Across the line, 2 to go now in this second heat for Cadet Rock, brought to you by Glasshouse Property Management. Great driving from these front 3. Joey Joe now makes a move on Milne, goes back to 4, Milne to 5. Then the 12 of Craig to 6, Turner 7. Healy driving a very measured race now. Not tempted to go defensive, so maximising that speed. Joe holds off Milne. This battle for 4th place, definitely not over. They'll get the last lap board this time around, the Cadet Rocks, brought to you by Glasshouse Property Management. Remember, none of these drivers are over 10 years of age. That's what astounds me the most about this class. The quality of driving from these youngsters. Healy might have done enough. He's got 1 to go. Can he hang on for 1 more lap? No mistakes required. Joey Joe under pressure from Milne again. Milne gets fast. Milne's up to 4, Joe to 5. But I can't take my eyes off the front. Can Healy hang on? Once again, decides not to go defensive. Maximises that speed through turn 4. Spence just has to sit and watch. Joey Joe looks to the inside of Milne. There's a little bit of contact, but it's all good. They carry on. Down the hill they'll go. Joe's looking for a way past desperately. It's like Countdown Car Park on a Saturday morning. Here comes Ryan Healy up the hill. He's going to take the race win. Great driving, Ryan Healy. Wonder who's going to come out. Oh, there's a whole bunch of pushing and shoving. Looks like Joe's been shuffled back, but it's a race win for Ryan Healy. Second's going to go to the 1NZ of Ivor Spence. Third is the 97 of Nico Thomason. Look at that battle across the line. Not sure who got the nod. I'll check the live timing. Provisionally, the 7 of Bray Milne. The Dominic Evers National Schools kart come home in 5th place. 6th was Alex Craig. Joey Joe got shuffled back to 7 in the 66. Max Turner comes home 8th in the 13. Then it's the 22 of Elliot Armstrong. The 6 of Reed Phillips makes the top 10. Then we go back to Van Walker, Nico Hewson, Taranaki Sam Amon in 13th place. Zantwilly 14th, Cunningham 15. Gaskin will come home in 16th place. Taylor Costello in 17th. Timmy Brock 18th. What a great race that was, Cadet Rock. Be very proud of yourselves, young drivers. That was fantastic racing. Well beyond your years of 10 years and under. So that's us for the day, folks. We're going to get the KZ2 Heat 2 underway tomorrow morning. We're running a bit over time today. So we'll get underway first thing bright and early in the morning. My name's Robert Boniface. It's been my pleasure bringing it to you. If you're on the live stream, thanks very much for tuning in. Tune in again tomorrow. And we will get underway nice and bright and early, I think around 8:30. So a big thanks to all our people here that have helped us run this meeting today. Race Director Graham Knight and his team of KartSport officials. All the gentlemen in the tech shed keeping an eye on all the technical issues. The ladies in the timing tower over the other side, making sure that all the race runs smoothly. The people in the kitchen providing the amazing food. The live stream boys for giving us a great bit of coverage. Go the live stream, fellas. Can't wait to see that drone out tomorrow. I hope they don't crash it. I'm going to put the mockers on them, but I just want to see that thing going around. Just heard that the recovery vehicle's actually broken down. So the recovery vehicle's broken down. If you need to go and get a card on the track, you're going to unfortunately have to do it the hard way. So recovery vehicle, I'm not sure, might have to go in the shop and get a service. Maybe we'll get